and welcome back to Bookish Theories. In today's video, we'd like to talk about Twice's Set Me Free, focusing on a little breakdown and analysis of the lyrics and the music video to see what they can tell us about the concept and story of this comeback. Now, as the title implies, Set Me Free is a song that delivers a liberating message that is meant to inspire people to free themselves from whatever restriction that might keep them from living well. In the lyrics, Twice tell the story of a person who wants to love openly and unapologetically. After meeting somebody that is worth fighting for, the protagonist of our story finds the strength they need to reject the opinions and expectations of others, so instead of loving in secret, they decide to set themselves free and celebrate this love as openly as possible. Now, as it often happens with Twice, this is a type of song that can be interpreted in different ways. On a surface level, for instance, the track can be seen as a love song describing a secret relationship and a person's desire to make it public. As we see in a second, however, this comeback is also full of references to their previous albums, so in this regard, the song can also be seen as a dedication for ones who help them feel free with their love and support. In this brand new album, Twice take control of their own story and free themselves from the limitations that bound them up until now. In the video, this idea is expressed with a cinematic concept where Twice are not only the protagonist of their own movie, but also the directors calling the shots behind the scenes, as well as the target audience they're making it for. In Set Me Free, Twice are quite literally ready to be, which is yes the title of the album, but also the main theme of the comeback as a whole. They're ready to be in the sense that they're ready to become the person that they were always meant to be. They're ready to free themselves from the persona that was imposed on them and show a version of themselves that they decide on their own. Back in the teaser, for instance, this concept was introduced with Twice removing their makeup to show their beautiful bare faces. That was a very bold move for a K-pop group, and in a sense it symbolized their intention to set themselves free from the street standards of the industry. As they also imply in the lyrics, however, this freedom was also achievable because of ones who not only support them the way they are, but also bring out the best of them. Throughout their career, it was ones who made them feel special, so now they're jumping into this dream with eyes wide open. Now in the video, this whole concept is portrayed with Twice taking over their own movie to become protagonist, director and audience of their masterpiece. In their futuristic action film, the girls blow up their own theater to set themselves free, and as they destroy the set that was built for them, they create a new one using their own talent and imagination. At the beginning, for instance, this process begins with Gio, who runs away from the theater and sets off on her own journey to join the others. As the leader of Twice, it makes sense that this takeover begins with her, but as we see in a second, all the members rebel in their own way. When we cut to Mina, for instance, we see her trapped in a glass case chained to the darkness, and as the camera pans out, the glass begins to crack as we see Sana on the other side of the mirror. Now, on a metaphorical level, this scene could symbolize the contrast between how they appear versus how they feel. Even if they always look beautiful and elegant, inside they might feel trapped and wishing for freedom. So as Mina's prison cracks, Sana rebels in her own way by breaking the necklace and removing her lipstick. As I mentioned before, the removal of the makeup could be seen as an act of defiance against the industry, but this doesn't mean that they want to reject it altogether, but rather that they want more freedom to express themselves the way they want. After surviving the walls literally trying to crush her, for instance, Nayeon barges in Sana's room to help her with the lipstick. The fact that she's reapplying the makeup is very significant here, because it really goes to show that all they want is creative freedom. As we see in Chui's scene, for instance, she breaks free from the boundaries keeping her on a pedestal, and when the flames consume the ropes, her elegant gown turns into a more modern and youthful outfit. As we see Gio exiting the car, for instance, it's Momo the one shooting the scene, and later on it's Jonghyun the one editing the footage. In Daeyeon's scene, on the other hand, we see that the set is self-destructing while she walks through it, but Chaeyoung is creating a new one using her art as inspiration for the CGI. As we see on screen, this is the moment they're making a big jump in their career, and this jump stops mid-air because they're right in the middle of it. In this new story they're creating, the girls run towards freedom as the theater blows up and is destroyed once and for all. This, however, is not the end of their journey, but rather the beginning of a new chapter of it. Now more than ever, Twice are ready to be, but to see how the story will unfold, we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, however, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.